All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well. Peace and blessings and citations to the hopeful elect, by Dawadah, the house of David. All right, let's go jump right into it. All right, so this right here, it says smart things, all right, will now play nice with other smart home hubs. It says it uses two-way thread network unification for a simpler and faster smart home setup. All right. So let's jump down here. It says Samsung SmartThings was among the world's first smart home platforms to support Matter, a technology designed to simplify and unify smart homes. While earlier visions of Matter faced implication challenges, these issues are now being fixed. SmartThings has achieved a significant milestone by becoming the first world's platform to introduce a Matter feature that will further simplify smart home setups. SmartThings, right? Now, henceforth, why they want smart cities, right? These devils. The elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Abrahams, the DuPonts, the Getty, so they can put their Palantir setup system, right, amongst these smart cities that they want to develop and giving you these smart homes, right, which is all an internet, a connection of things, which is through the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, man. All right, which is the physical mark, charagma, which you would have to take. Which taken into your skin on your forehead, as the scriptures has said, man. All right, take that chip, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai going to destroy you, man. That's just what I'm going. I'm going to keep it plain and simple with you. You take that RFID microchip or NFC near field communications microchip, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy you. Okay. Simple and plain. All right. So where we at? All right. It says SmartThings is getting two-way thread network unification. Right. Unification means unify. So meaning they all coming together on what? Under one system. All right. It says Samsung has announced that it is bringing two-way thread network unification to SmartThings. All right, it was released with Thread 1.4 specification. All right, Matter uses thread networking technology, right, which is all AI, artificial intelligence, and everything like that, right? The biometrics, right, which is coinciding with the study of the body. Henceforth, which is set up what AI technology, which henceforth that chip is going to be ran by off of 6G, 5G, 6G. Network, which is radiation frequencies off of your body, man, which is going to fry your insides entirely. All right, with that chip, that high frequency radiation. Now, when you go into your phone, it speaks about that high frequency. It speaks about the radiation in your phone. You ain't supposed to be holding the phone to your damn head, man. All right, it tells you about these devils telling you, man. All right. You just got to have the eye solve to see, man. It says, and is now being integrated into Samsung's smart home platform. It allows you to join a SmartThings hub to an existing thread network created by a non-Samsung device like a Google Nest Hub or an Apple HomePod. All right, this feature also allows other smart home hubs to join a thread network created by SmartThings Hub or vice versa. It creates a single powerful mesh network of hubs, thread border routers, and smart home devices. All right. It says, if you have a smart home network with multiple hubs and platforms, the feature would be particularly helpful, like I showed you in that Palantir ad. All right, so what these devils going to be able to do is restrict you from things. You wonder what you call a credit-based system. All right, you get paid by credits. All right, CBDCs. All right, that's how you're going to receive your cash, because physical cash is going to be done away with. It's cashless society, man. How you're going to be able to access many different other things is by their restriction on how your credit is, how off of your behavior, man. That's the mark of the beast, man. That's that mark, which the mark signifies that you are a slave to this man's system, which is the beast digital, which is the digital beast system, which they moving it over to a new digital beast system, man. All right, aka Babylon the Great, aka America, Babylon the Great. All right. It says this. Where we at? It says the futures were partially helpful, and it will make your smart home setup faster, more reliable, and improve its range. And it can also maintain connections even if a device goes offline. It says if you now, first and foremost, they talking about with the phone and all that, but this is going to be physical with that mark too, man. All right, that mark, that mark, which is the Revelation, the 13th chapter, man. And I'm going there in this video. All right. It says if you want to unify the Thread network in your home via SmartThings, follow these steps listed below. And it tells you right here. All right. So that's pretty much the end of the article. All right. Let's go into some scriptures. My first scripture. Let's go to Psalms. Book of Psalms, the 10th chapter. And let's see right here. Psalms, the 10th chapter, the 2nd verse. It says, the wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let him be taken in the devices that he have imagined. Verse number 3, it says, this is the point. It says, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire. And he's boasting of his heart's desire, man. On a daily basis, this man's boasting, man. All right? Okay, of his heart's desire, meaning his mind's desire, which is his new world order, to put everybody under slavery, to rule over everybody, to really, is really what you call a totalitarianism government, right? Which is mind control, right? The word government means mind control, all right? Mint meaning mind, and gov meaning control, right? Through their what? Legislation. And through many different other forms of what they push out, their images. All right? And so on and so forth. It means it will conform your conscience to think that it's okay to do it, but it's really not. All right? It's wicked as hell. All right? It says, in desire and boast at the covetous whom Yahweh abhorreth. All right? Down to verse 6. He have said in his heart, right? He have said in his mind, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. So this man think he's not going to be in adversity, man. He think his kingdom is going to flourish and go on forever. He think he's going to get his new world order up and running, and that thing is just going to go and play on out. There ain't nobody that he's just going to be in rulership forever. That's not how it's going to stand, my man. All right? How it's going to stand is your ass is going in subjection. Right along with the rest of the nations. And Yahweh Shai is coming back to put your ass down. Take you out of take you out of your rulership, man. All right? Starting with you Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Abrahams, the DuPonts, and the Gettys. Really, because you peon Edomites, man. You are two-time losers, man. We really talking to the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Abrahams. We really talking to the elites, man. All right? Not to say that all you Edomites ain't going to slavery. But the first fruits of this slavery is going to be the top Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Abrahams, the DuPonts, and the Gettys. Those devils. All right. They asses is going right in chains. Okay, around your neck, around your hands, around your feet. All right. And you are gonna get your ass kicked. Okay? All right? Let's jump down to verse number 6. It says, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit. Right? And this man's mouth is always full of deceit, man. Okay? Always full of deceit. Matter of fact, let's go here real quick. Let's show you something. Micah 2:1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. See, that's Esau, Edom. That's the elites, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, all of them, man. Them devils. Okay? All right? So let's go back to Psalms. Go back to that Psalms, the 10th chapter. Let's go back to the 7th verse, latter verse. It says, cursing and deceit and fraud, right? And fraud, because this whole New World Order ain't nothing but fraud. It's a fraud. It's a lie. They want to tell you that it's something going, because they did this thing with their World Economic Forum, man. This is a stakeholders capitalism and many different other things of that nature, man. And then they put out this bullshit ass blueprint, right? Lying on the blueprint, telling you that there's going to be, it's a better world and this and that. And that's all bullshit, man. Okay, it's a world of totalitarianism, slavery, slavery government, man. A surveillance slavery government, man. All right? Feeding your ass mealworms and many different other, and nothing that is from taking away your rights. Mainly to the Israelites, man. But they're going to put all the nations in subjection, man. This is what their mind is boasting on, man. But really they want us, the nation of Israel, man. All right? Starting with the men of the Lord first and foremost. That's what they really want to come after us, man. Because we pushing this truth forth. We exposing it. We lifting up the skirt on you devils, man. All right? It says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud, and under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Right? Verse number 9. It says he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den, and he lieth in wait to catch the poor. Right? And how is he gonna catch the poor? He gonna push it off, right? He gonna push it. Oh, this is beneficiary. This chip I'm talking about, right? This is it's gonna help you. It's going, you ain't gotta worry about cash no more. You ain't gotta worry about holding your phone in your wallet in your pocket no more. Being a straight devil. And how is he going to use? He's going to use his gatekeepers. He's going to use guys like Jay-Z, guys like 50 Cent, all these devils, all these movie actors, all these devils that he set up. Because them ain't nothing but black devils. All right? They ain't nothing but black devils. Okay? Niggas. All right? Who Esau is going to use to push this thing off, man. All right? Who done sold out to Esau, Edom, man. Okay? It says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den, and he lieth in wait and catch the poor. Right? That's how he's going to catch the poor, to get him to get that mark. All right? Get him to get that mark. And he doeth catch the poor, right? And he doeth catch the poor and draweth them in with his net. Because, right, this thing is a net. This is a net that he threw out there that's going to be tried by the world, right? Revelation, 3rd chapter. All right, the 2nd chapter, or 3rd chapter as well. Okay? You're going to try everybody. Everybody going to be tried by this mark, man. Okay? When he draweth him into his net, right? In the net, and when you draw somebody to a net, meaning when you start with your mouthpiece is what starts with the net. And then the physical movement of the action comes. All right? So it's mouthpiece and then the physical action. Okay? All right? So let's jump down here to verse 10. It says, he croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. There you go. All right? Let me get Job 20 and 5. Job 20. Job 20 and 5, it says, the triumphing of the wicked. Salakia, let's read verse 4. It says, know thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of a hypocrite but for a moment. Because the elites, they not going to take no damn chip, man. The Rothschilds, they ain't taking no damn chip, man. All right? They're not taking no chip, man. Okay? Let's go here to Revelation, the 13th chapter. It's my last scripture. Revelation, the 13th chapter. We're just going to get right to it. The 16th verse. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, right? Ones who are rich in the society, poor in the society, great in the society, meaning up in the entertainment world, or whatever the case may be. All right, rich, poor, right? The upper class of Edomites. Okay, lower class Edomite, lower class of Jake, upper class of Jake. Don't matter, man. All of it. It's all in there, man. Okay? Free and bond, those who are locked up, those who are not. To receive and mark the charagma, all right? The etching or incision into your skin, underneath your skin, right? That RFID microchip looks like a grain of rice, man. All right? It says in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. This is the point. No man might buy or sell. Meaning it's a cash part of the system that has to happen. You can't buy or sell or move around in a society without having this damn chip, man. Like I said, you take that chip, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai going to destroy you. Right? And I'm going to read that to end it. Okay? It says, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, saith he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that haveth understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Verse number 14. Let's jump down to here. Alright. And it says, verse number 9 says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, right? Fire and brimstone, those missiles, right? Because there's brimstone inside these missiles, man. All right, which is sulfur, man. There's sulfur inside all of those missiles that are being created. Right? It says, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right? So let me get Isaiah real quick, the 54th chapter. Isaiah, the 54th chapter, in the 16th verse. It says, behold, I have created the smith, right? Behold, I have created the smith. A smith, what is a weapons maker? Somebody who creates weaponry. All right? That blow up the coals in the fire and then bringeth forth the instrument. The instrument is what? The Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, the ICBM missile. All right? For his work. For whose work? Yahweh's work. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? So with that, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and well, peace and blessings and citation to the hopeful elect, the Bayas, Dawadah, the House of David, Shalom, Baba Ball.